Before we start this cosmic journey, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any astrological discoveries, spiritual tips and secrets to turn your potential into reality. We are building an incredible community here, and your support is essential for us to continue bringing more content full of meaning, wisdom, and magic. Oh, and share this video with someone special who needs to hear it today. The universe works in sync, and you're a part of it. I'll see you in the next video, and remember, you're not here by chance. The wealth you seek is also seeking you. Greetings, Piscean souls. A period of grandiose transformation is revealed on his horizon, a phase that promises to redefine his trajectory. Prepare to witness the arrival of a true golden storm, a time of intense material and spiritual prosperity, an unprecedented turnaround. However, with this tide of fortune, a hidden truth also emerges, the possibility of an unexpected disappointment coming from where you least expect it. There is something deeper going on behind the scenes of your personal universe, a play of energies that demands your mindfulness and inner strength. These are not just superficial events, but underlying currents that shape your destiny. This is an invitation to awaken and decisive action. To start this journey of empowerment and protection, I ask for a simple but power-laden gesture. Let your like on this content. Subscribe to the channel to continue receiving transformative insights. And most importantly, declare in the comments, I, Pisces, activate my wealth and protect myself from all invisible betrayal. This statement is not a mere set of loose words. It is a direct link between your consciousness, your purest intention, and the universal flow. The act of vocalizing or writing this statement aligns your internal energy with the reality you wish to manifest. It is a recognition of your power of co-creation, a way to attune your mind to the vibration of abundance and to erect a shield against unwanted influences. By stating your intent, you not only prepare to welcome impending prosperity, but you also strengthen your perception to identify and neutralize any veiled threat that may arise. Your mind has the power to manifest, and your voice is the tool to initiate this process. The energy that is coming is potent and dual, offering gifts and challenges in equal measure. Being prepared means being aware and proactive. The doors to a new era of financial success and personal fulfillment are opening before you, but they require clarity of thought and sharp discernment on your part. Your innate sensitivity, Pisces, will be your greatest ally in the coming days, a beacon to guide you through the waters. She will guide you through the uncharted waters, revealing the hidden opportunities and masked risks that surround you. Be on the lookout, as the signs are already beginning to appear, whispering crucial truths about what is to come, indicating the direction. The transition from the storm to the perception of the signs is fluid, as they are the first messengers of this new phase that begins. Pisces, the cosmos is constantly sending you information, and at this particular time, those messages intensify remarkably. Indications of imminent opportunity and potential danger are everywhere, present in nuances so subtle that only their keen sensitivity can grasp them accurately. Look at it with extra attention. The hunches that arise for no apparent reason, those insights that give you goosebumps, vivid dreams that bring images, symbols, and striking sensations loaded with meaning. The synchronicities that seem to connect disparate events in an almost magical way, creating revealing patterns. These are all clear indications that the universe is communicating directly with you, trying to guide you. It is vital now that you learn to fully trust your inner voice. Your intuition, that inner compass that has always accompanied you, rarely fails to point you in the right direction. That sense of something is off in a situation, or the realization that this sounds too good to be true in an offer, are crucial alerts that your psyche sends. Be especially alert to people who, at first glance, seem to offer overly easy solutions or baseless overpromises. However, While your intuition is a powerful tool, it must always be balanced with rational thinking and logical analysis. Don't allow caution to turn into paranoia or widespread distrust. Analyze the objective facts, but always listen carefully to what your body and soul are telling you, as they carry the deepest truth. True wisdom lies in the perfect harmony between reason and emotion. Interestingly, even the possibility of a disappointment, as frightening as it may seem, can carry in itself an extraordinary transformative potential. The revelation of a betrayal, no matter how painful it may be at the time, can be a disguised opportunity for deep growth and liberation. Think of it as a powerful catalyst for your personal evolution. By coming across the unvarnished truth, even if it hurts intensely, you gain invaluable clarity, strengthen your emotional resilience, and learn valuable lessons about discernment and self-protection. This experience, while challenging, can open paths previously blocked by illusions or emotional dependencies that held you back. It is an invitation to recalibrate your relationships and your circle of trust, preparing you for the next stage of your journey. The recognition of these mistaken loyalties is the next and fundamental step for their complete liberation. After deciphering the signals that the universe has been sending, the next crucial step in your ascension is liberation. We have reached the time to let go of the heavy anchors that bind you to a past that no longer serves your growth nor your happiness. The focus now turns to the imperative need to release what we term misguided loyalties, relationships, agreements, and bonds that, instead of nurturing and propelling you forward, drain you of your life energy and prevent true wealth in all its forms, whether financial, emotional, spiritual, or well-being, from manifesting fully and unhindered in your life. It is not just about material goods, but about a deep prosperity in terms of inner peace, genuine joy, and integral well-being. What exactly are these misguided loyalties? They manifest as one-sided friendships, where you constantly give of yourself without receiving reciprocity, family ties that overwhelm you with unrealistic expectations and unresolved guilt, or even work partnerships that exploit their goodwill and dedication. These are people who often unconsciously exhibit characteristics such as constant victimhood, subtle manipulation, disguised envy, or an insatiable need for attention and energy, leaving you exhausted and drained. They undermine your self-confidence gradually and stifle your brightest potential. The key to change is to confront this inconvenient truth, however painful it may be initially, and to recognize the negative and corrosive impact these bonds have on you. Dealing with these dynamics requires courage, self-love, and assertiveness. Establishing clear and non-negotiable limits is the first and most powerful strategy. This may mean saying no more often than before, significantly reducing the time or intensity of interaction with certain people, or even temporarily stepping away to recalibrate your energy. Assertive communication is fundamental. Expressing your needs, your feelings, and your new frontiers honestly, without aggressiveness, but with unwavering firmness. I emphasize that freeing oneself from these ties does not necessarily mean severing ties definitively in all cases. Often, it's about profoundly changing the dynamics of the relationship, realigning expectations, and protecting your own sacred energy. It's a matter of self-preservation and opening up the vital space needed for new, healthier connections to flourish abundantly in your life. By dropping this anchor, you proactively position yourself to attract what you truly deserve and take the next step towards your true destiny. After identifying and starting to loosen the bonds of mistaken loyalties, Pisces, it is time for a more concrete step, a ritual that seals this liberation and projects your new destiny. This is a time of pure intentionality, where you channel your energy into the definitive break with the past and the opening to a future of prosperity and truth. The ritual I propose is a symbolic but very powerful act that acts on your psyche and the energy field around you. To start, find a quiet spot where you won't be disturbed. Take a sheet of paper and a pen. On this paper, you will write down everything you want to release. Names of people that drain your energy, situations that made you feel diminished, fears that paralyze you, resentments that still hold you back. Don't hesitate, put it all out, detailing the feelings associated with each item. The act of externalizing these experiences and emotions through writing has a deep psychological basis. It helps the mind process and recognize that these elements exist outside of you, allowing for healthy detachment. It's like emptying a glass that was full of weights. Once you have written it all down, visualize every word, every name, every negative feeling as a dense energy being drawn from your being and transferred onto that paper. Then, with great intent, you'll discard that paper. If it is safe and possible, burn it, watching the smoke wash away what no longer serves you, symbolizing transmutation and complete liberation. If burning is not an option, tear the paper into tiny pieces and dispose of them in running water or in the trash, imagining that by doing so, you are cutting ties with these energies. There are variations to this process. You can bury the paper, symbolizing the return to Earth to be transformed, or dissolve it into water, imagining that the purifying waters carry everything away. The important thing is your unwavering intention. When you finish, place your hands over your heart, close your eyes, and repeat aloud or silently, with faith and conviction, the affirmation, "I am free. I am worthy of all abundance. I welcome my new destiny with love and gratitude." You'll feel the lightness filling your being. Faith and intention are the pillars of this ritual, as it is his belief in the possibility of a new path that activates the power of transformation. This ritual is your manifesto of independence, the seed of your new reality, setting the stage for you to begin to inhabit this new version of yourself. With the release of the past properly sealed, Pisces, the challenge now is to take the next step, to actively inhabit the new reality you wish to manifest. This is not a mere vague hope, but an energetic commitment to your future, a willingness for the true quantum leap that awaits you. The secret lies in starting to behave, think, and feel like the person you are becoming, even before the external evidence fully materializes. Internal change is the fundamental catalyst for external reality to realign with your aspirations. Ask yourself, what would your life be like if you were already living this abundance and protection? How would the more accomplished version of himself dress, talk, walk? What places would she frequent? Start incorporating these small habits and attitudes into your daily life. If you want a state of prosperity and confidence, dress more carefully, even if it's to stay at home. Adopt a more upright and confident posture, and try to go to environments that inspire and elevate your energy, whether it's a quiet park, a cozy bookstore, or a cafe with a good atmosphere. Small changes in behavior can have a significant impact on your vibration. A powerful practice to consolidate this new mindset is to create an empowerment list. In it, write down everything that makes you feel less, everything that drains your energy or activates your insecurities, whether it's limiting thoughts, recurring situations, or even the presence of certain people. This list is not to reinforce the negative, but to give you awareness. Once you have it, create a second list next to it, with the opposite actions or thoughts that would make you feel powerful and fulfilled. For example, if procrastination is on the least list, on the other, you might write inspired action or total focus. Put this list in a visible place, on your refrigerator, on your bathroom mirror, or as wallpaper on your phone, as a constant reminder of who you're becoming and what you're letting go. Don't wait for perfection to celebrate your achievements. Every small step towards your new reality is a victory worthy of recognition. Felt more confident in a conversation? Celebrate. Were you able to say no to something you didn't want? Celebrate. Each small victory reinforces the new neural and energetic pattern you are building. By proactively inhabiting this new reality, you align yourself with the transformations to come, including a deeper understanding of the hidden dynamics behind any disillusionment that may arise. As you inhabit your new reality, Pisces, you naturally radiate a more intense light, and it is this light that often becomes a catalyst for the manifestation of truth, including behind any disillusionment. It is crucial to understand the hidden dynamics that often lead to disappointments coming from people close to them. Why does betrayal, when it occurs, seem to arise from where you least expect it, often from friends, family, or colleagues in whom you have placed trust? The answer lies largely in your own energy. Your brilliance, your ability to attract prosperity, and your innate compassion are powerful attributes. For those who don't feel good about themselves, who live in a state of lack or insecurity, their success and happiness can be perceived as a veiled threat. This is not your fault. It is a manifestation of the other's own internal struggles. Often, disillusionment is a reflection of projection. The person who acts disloyally projects onto you their own insecurities, their unresolved failures, or their unfulfilled desires. She may attribute to you negative qualities that actually reside in herself, or feel jealousy and resentment for what you have or are about to achieve. It is vital at this time to warn against victimization. While the pain of disillusionment is real and valid, it is equally important to recognize that in every relational dynamic there is a share of personal responsibility, not for the disloyalty of the other, but for patterns you may have allowed, boundaries that have not been set, or signs that your intuition has tried to show you that have been ignored. Understanding this dynamic does not mean forgiving or excusing the other's behavior, but rather understanding the why to avoid repeating the same patterns in the future. Encouraging compassion, even toward those who have disappointed you, is a path to your own liberation. Remember that behind the actions of disloyalty, there is often a human being in suffering, dealing with his own shortcomings and limitations. This does not justify the conduct, but it allows you to see the situation from a broader perspective, freeing you from anger and resentment. By understanding this truth, you empower yourself, transform pain into learning, and prepare yourself for the unexpected turn that life is about to present to you after understanding the dynamics of disappointments and releasing what no longer serves you. Pisces, get ready, because the universe has an unexpected spin in store for you. This turning point will not be just a fortuitous event. It will manifest as a door that opens to new possibilities, a new providential encounter that offers support and inspiration, or the sudden clarity of a bright idea that lights your way with an innovative direction. Imagine an invitation to a project you've always dreamed of, a partnership proposal that aligns perfectly with your deepest values, or even a profound personal revelation that redefines your perception of yourself and the world, freeing you from old beliefs. This is the crucial moment to test your ability to trust life again, to surrender to the current of existence with the certainty that it guides you to your highest good. The challenge now is twofold: to forgive yourself for any moments when your intuition has been silenced or ignored in the past, and to open your heart to the possibility that ultimate good is on the way. Don't blame yourself for not having seen certain things before. Every experience, no matter how difficult, has paved the way for the wisdom and resilience you now possess. Self-forgiveness is an act of deep self-compassion that releases an enormous amount of vital energy for the new. And trusting does not mean being naive or letting your guard down. It means being open and receptive to possibilities, but always with the keen awareness and discernment that you have cultivated through your experiences. When this turn presents itself, immediate action will be your greatest ally. Don't wait for absolute perfection of circumstances or total guarantees before taking the first step. Embrace the imperfection of the journey. The initial movement, as small as it may seem, is the most important, as it creates momentum. Acting decisively demonstrates to the universe that you are ready, aligned, and deserving of your destiny. Every concrete action, no matter how simple, is a vote of confidence in the process and in your own ability to co-create. This shift is proof that the energies are powerfully realigning in your favor, setting the stage for you to build a new energetic foundation that is more solid, vibrant, and abundant. To solidify this new energetic base and fully attune yourself to the approaching turn, Pisces, I propose a concrete and transformative action that you will carry out for the next 3 mornings. This simple yet powerful exercise is intended to reprogram your mind away from fear and toward the vibration of abundance and gratitude. Right when you wake up, before the outside world starts to influence your energy, take a notebook or a journal dedicated to this practice. Divide the page into 2 columns. In the first column, list 5 to 10 things for which you are deeply grateful. They can be big things, like health or love, or small things, like the aroma of coffee, the sun on your skin, or the beauty of a flower. The act of writing gratitude activates regions of the brain associated with well-being and happiness, releasing neurotransmitters that elevate your mood and vibrational frequency. It trains your mind to focus on the positive, expanding your perception of abundance already existing in your life. In the second column, write down 3 to 5 things or feelings that you are willing to release that day. It could be a specific worry, a judgment about yourself, a persistent insecurity, or any stagnant energy you feel. Releasing through writing allows you to acknowledge these energies, but release them consciously, preventing them from taking root and preventing you from moving forward. This process is a daily workout for your mind, teaching it to actively choose abundance over scarcity, trust over doubt. Consistency is more important than perfection in this practice. Don't worry about having the best gratitude or releasing everything at once. The value lies in the habit of returning to that space of intentionality each morning. You can enrich this moment with a brief meditation before writing, focusing on the breath and the intention to attract good. At the end of the 3 days, you will feel a noticeable change in your disposition and your ability to perceive opportunities. This new vibrational frequency prepares you for the trial by fire that will follow, a moment of revelation and decisive choice. With your energetic foundation renewed by gratitude and release, Pisces, you are now ready for what I call the trial by fire. This will be a time of unquestionable revelation, where a seemingly bizarre situation or a series of unexpected events will act as a crystalline mirror, showing you with complete clarity who is really on your side and who is not. There will be no more room for doubt or illusion. This experience may arise in subtle or dramatic ways, but it will be unmistakable. Maybe someone you considered a pillar of support turns out to be insincere in the face of a new opportunity from you, or someone who seemed distant comes forward with a gesture of genuine support when you least expect it. The truth is sometimes harsh, and this revelation can bring with it a dose of pain or disappointment. Allow yourself to feel this emotion, but don't dwell on it. Self-compassion is your ally in this process. Be kind to yourself, acknowledging the courage you had to get to this point of clarity. The ultimate challenge is to accept this truth with an open heart, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. What matters now is the choice you will make from it. Who do you choose to continue with? Who do you choose to put your energy in? Remember that each lesson drawn from the experiences of the heart, even the most painful ones, is not an end, but the opening of a new portal. It is an opportunity to reset your circles, to raise your standard of worthiness, and to realign your relationships with your new vibrational frequency. The power to create your own destiny is always in your hands, Pisces. You are the only architect in your life. It's not what happens to you, but how you react and what you choose from that shapes your reality. This final revelation is not to punish you, but to set you free, propelling you into a new phase of prosperity and authentic relationships. Embrace this truth, make your choices with conviction, and move forward, as the activation of your abundance is closer than you think. Now, Pisces, after all the revelations and decisive choices, it's time for an action that not only signals to the universe your readiness, but that actively prepares your being to receive the opulence you deserve. The key to activating your fortune lies in a simple but potent ritual of empowerment and recognition of your intrinsic worth. Choose a moment in your day. It can be when you wake up, before you go to sleep, or in a moment of peace in the midst of chaos. A time when you can devote your full attention to yourself. This period should be a sanctuary of stillness. To amplify the strength of this ritual, create a conducive environment. Light a candle, letting your flame shine like a beacon to the coming prosperity. If desired, use a lavender essential oil to calm the mind, or orange to elevate energy. Inhale deeply, allowing tranquility to invade your space. Close your eyes gently. In this inner silence, repeat to yourself with all the conviction of your heart the words, "I am worthy of all the good that is coming." Feel each word vibrate in your body, in your spirit. This statement is not a mere wish, it's a statement of truth that resonates with your subconscious. Our mind operates based on the beliefs we cultivate. By repeating, "I am worthy," you are rewriting old scripts of scarcity and insufficiency. You are opening up new energetic channels, removing invisible blockages that, perhaps without realizing it, have been preventing you from embracing wholeness. Neuroscience suggests that intentional repetition of positive affirmations strengthens the neural pathways associated with these beliefs, making them more accessible and powerful in your everyday life. This exercise strengthens your self-esteem and your ability to receive. Persistence and faith are your greatest allies here. Don't expect immediate or spectacular results. The power of transformation acts on subtle and deep levels. Even if, at first, you don't feel a radical change, trust that the seed is being planted and watered. Continue with the practice daily, reinforcing this truth within your being. Abundance, in all its facets, is aligning to enter your reality. This is your act of worthiness, your preparation for the next stage, which will require you to integrate both your light and your shadow to achieve the power within. With abundance activated and dignity firmly established within your being, Pisces, you are ready for the next test of your journey, the awakening of your inner power, which requires the courageous integration of your light and your shadow. Now a proof will present itself, often disguised as a familiar temptation that comes directly from your past. It could be an old person reappearing with a seductive offer, an opportunity that harkens back to old habits, or an invitation to return to an illusory comfort zone. How you handle this situation is crucial. This moment is not a step backwards, but a decisive turning point. The universe is offering you a chance to break away from repetitive patterns that have kept you from moving forward. It is easy to idealize the past, remembering only the good times or the securities, forgetting the problems, limitations and pains that also accompanied it. Recognize that even the most seemingly comfortable past had its own difficulties and challenges that kept you in a cycle. The real strength lies in discerning what is genuinely constructive and what is just an echo of something that needs to be overcome. I encourage you to learn from your mistakes, not blame yourself for them. Every slip, every less wise choice of the past is a valuable lesson. Do not martyr yourself. Instead, see these experiences as stepping stones that have elevated you to the level of wisdom you are in today. Every difficulty faced, even the most painful ones, serves as fuel. They refine their resilience, sharpen their discernment, and strengthen their will. Use this energy to propel yourself forward. Always remember, your past does not define your future. You have the unlimited power to rewrite your story at every moment. The offering that arises from the past is an opportunity for you to reaffirm your new path, to demonstrate to yourself and the cosmos that you are an ever-evolving being, capable of making new choices, more aligned with your truth and your purpose. Choose a new route, one that reflects the most authentic and powerful version of you. That decision, that clarity of purpose, will be the key to your total victory. Pisces, we have come to the heart of your journey, to the revelation of the true key to total victory and the building of your brightest future. The golden storm, the disappointments, the signs and the rituals, all of this culminates here. The ultimate truth is that the real turn you've been waiting for is not a singular external event, but a profound and irreversible transformation that resides exclusively within you. The quantum leap in your life is not activated by coincidences or by external intervention, but at the exact moment when you decide with total conviction to change your perception, your actions, and your energetic frequency. This is the time to confront your most latent fears, specifically the fear of success. Often, subconsciously, we shy away from grandiosity for fear of the unknown, the responsibility that comes with it, or what others will think. Pisces, you were made for success, prosperity, and fulfillment. Embrace your true potential with both arms, without reservation. You don't have to wait for an external sign to start living the life of your dreams. Become the sign. Your presence, your energy, and your actions are the beacon that will attract all that you want and deserve. Visualize yourself living an abundant future filled with joy, authentic relationships, and meaningful accomplishments. Allow yourself to feel the emotion of this reality now. To seal this stage and solidify your intention, I propose a closing ritual that synthesizes your entire journey. Find a moment of stillness. Light a candle, noting its flame as a symbol of your inner light that now shines brightly, purified by experiences. Look at the flame and make a final statement, out loud and with all the strength of your being. I am victory. I manifest my wealth. I am love, light, and prosperity. Feel this energy expand into every cell of your body. If you wish to continue to expand your knowledge and personal growth, seek additional resources. Books that resonate with your soul, courses that hone your skills, or communities that offer support and connection, all can be powerful catalysts on your journey. Remember, Pisces, you already have everything you need to succeed. Wisdom is within you, strength lies in your ability to choose, and victory is rightfully yours. Go and shine. Dear Piscean souls, after the final declaration and the ritual of illumination, the real task now reveals itself, the daily consecration of the new state of being. Total victory, which now resides within you, is not a static point of arrival, but a continuous way of existing, a way of living that radiates the power you have just activated. Significant achievements rarely come overnight. They are the result of small but consistent actions and choices, carried out with intentionality and alignment. With each dawn, you have the opportunity to reaffirm the truth about who you are, a being of triumph, prosperity, and light. To sustain this vibrational elevation, cultivate practices that nurture your essence. Mindfulness, brief meditation, or simply a few moments of stillness to connect with your breath are valuable tools. They help anchor the new frequency into your system, ensuring that the initial enthusiasm turns into a steady stream of well-being and personal power. Trust your inner compass, that quiet voice that knows what's best for you. What were once mere guesses now become clear guidelines, guiding you through daily choices, big or small. This self-confidence is the pillar that supports the edifice of your new reality. The manifestations of opulence may not always be grand or immediately obvious. They often present themselves in small synchronicities, unexpected solutions to old challenges, or encounters with people who bring you exactly what you needed at that moment. Be on the lookout for these little miracles, as they are proof that your energy is working in your favor, accurately attracting what you emit. Every little achievement, every moment of peace, every new idea that comes up is a reminder of the magnetism you now exert. Consistency in your attitudes and in maintaining your high vibration is the fuel that will ensure the continuous attraction and full materialization of your desired life, preparing the ground for the external world to begin to reflect your inner transformation. With your essence aligned and the new consolidated state of being, Pisces, the universe begins to respond in tangible ways. You will notice that your elevated energy acts as a powerful magnet, attracting circumstances, people, and opportunities that resonate directly with the frequency of prosperity that you now inhabit. Old scenarios of limitation or challenge seem to fade, making room for new and exciting possibilities. Don't be surprised if unexpected project proposals come up, if chance encounters turn into beneficial partnerships, or if sources of income you didn't even imagine manifest themselves. This is testimony to the principle that the outer is a mirror of your inner world. Your peace, your certainty, and your conviction in your worth are now reflected in the experiences that come to you. People with pure intentions and a genuine desire to collaborate will naturally be drawn into its orbit. In the same way, those who do not vibrate in their same tune tend to move away, effortlessly, freeing up their space for what is truly theirs. This process of natural attraction and repulsion is a fundamental part of his trajectory. Still, even with this auspicious flow, conscious vigilance is an indispensable tool. Discernment, which you have honed by identifying misguided loyalties, remains your most reliable guide. Evaluate each new opportunity clearly, feeling if it aligns with your truth and values. Ask yourself, does this person or situation elevate my energy or drain it? The answer will come from your keen intuition. The magnetism of prosperity works in favor of your highest good, but it is up to you to select the best seeds to plant in your garden of life. This phase is a celebration of rewards, the concrete manifestation of all the inner work done, setting the stage for your light to expand even more, leaving a trail of inspiration. With prosperity flowing and external reality mirroring your internal transformation, Pisces, your trajectory takes on a new meaning, that of a legacy. The path of personal growth does not have a definitive endpoint. It unfolds in a continuous evolution, where each victory opens the door to even higher levels of consciousness and achievement. Your life becomes a living testimony to the power of intention, self-confidence, and resilience. Not only have you attracted wealth and peace to yourself, but you have become a beacon, lighting the way for others who also seek their own version of wholeness. Its presence, now more radiant, generates a ripple effect. The people around you notice the change, feel the positive energy you emanate, and are inspired by your journey. Whether through your words, your attitudes, or simply by the example of a life lived with authenticity, you contribute to the collective upliftment. It is not necessary to preach or persuade. Your very existence, manifesting your purpose and your joy, is the greatest message you can convey. That is the essence of your legacy of light. Stay true to your truth. Keep cultivating the practices that connect you to your center, because self-knowledge is an inexhaustible source of wisdom. Honor your intuition, which will always whisper to you the next steps in your continuous expansion. Celebrate each new learning and each challenge overcome, as they are the ones that add depth and beauty to your experience. The force that resides within you is perennial, and the ability to co-create your reality is a divine gift that you have now mastered. Live each day with the conviction that you are an architect of your existence, a being of immense value whose journey inspires and transforms. Keep shining, Pisces, for your light is a gift to the world.